fade in. Soft piano music plays over the image of a basketball court under warm golden light. The sound of a bouncing ball echoes. Then, a young girl's voice, full of wonder, full of belief, whispers, "One day, I'm going to fly." The story of Lisa Leslie is not just about basketball. It's about vision. The kind that sees above ceilings, beyond boundaries, and through every door that's ever been closed to women. It's about a girl who refused to accept that greatness had a gender, about a woman who dared to dunk, and in that single, soaring leap, changed what was possible forever. Los Angeles, early 1980s. The sun blazes across the sky, and a young Lisa runs through the streets with a basketball that seems bigger than her dreams. But not by much. Her mother, Christine, stands tall, 6'3", confident, unbreakable. A single mother who drives trucks for a living, she becomes both guardian and guide. When kids at school tease Lisa for being too tall, Christine tells her, "Baby, God made you this way for a reason. You were meant to stand tall, so don't ever crouch for anyone." Those words would echo for decades, reverberating through locker rooms, arenas, and history books. Lisa's height quickly became her gift. By middle school, she towered above most boys. But it wasn't her height that made her special. It was her hunger. Every shot she missed was fuel. Every doubt she heard was motivation. On cracked asphalt courts, she practiced till the sunset turned to streetlights. You could see it even then. The form, the grace, the intensity, like watching destiny take shape with every bounce. At Morningside High School, Lisa Leslie became a phenomenon. Her teammates watched in awe as she scored 101 points, in just one half of a game. The opposing team refused to play the second half, leaving her stuck one shy of breaking the national record. But Lisa didn't care about the number. She cared about the message. That she could dominate, lead, and inspire. That she belonged in the spotlight, and she was going to claim it, unapologetically. When it came time for college, the road led to USC, the University of Southern California. There, under the bright lights and heavy expectations, Lisa's game evolved. She wasn't just a tall player anymore. She was a force. Her footwork became poetry. Her shot became precision. Her confidence, unshakable. The crowd would chant her name, "Leili, Leili," every time she rose for a rebound or blocked a shot into the stands. But inside, Lisa remained grounded. She spent hours in the gym, perfecting her craft, her eyes fixed on something greater, the dream of playing professional basketball, at a time when there wasn't even a women's league in the United States. That's the thing about pioneers. They walk roads that don't exist yet. In 1996, as she stood on the podium in Atlanta with the U.S. women's national team, gold medal around her neck, the crowd chanting USA, Lisa realized something. The world was ready. The WNBA, the Women's National Basketball Association, had just been announced. Finally, women would have a professional stage, and Lisa Leslie was going to help define it. Draft night, 1997. Lisa was selected by her hometown team, the Los Angeles Sparks. Cameras flashed, the crowd cheered, and Lisa smiled, poised, radiant, determined. She wasn't just joining a league, she was helping to build one from the ground up. In those early days, games were played in half-filled arenas. People doubted. Some said it wouldn't last. But Lisa wasn't listening. She was too busy working, lifting, running, practicing, visualizing. Her training routine was relentless. Mornings began before dawn. Cardio, weights, shooting drills, conditioning, every detail mattered. Teammates recall her intensity. She'd run extra sprints, stay late for free throws, and review film after practice. Her goal wasn't just to win games, it was to set a standard for professionalism, excellence, and respect in women's basketball. And then came that day. July 30th, 2002. Staples Center, Los Angeles. The Sparks were facing the Miami Sol. The crowd buzzed with excitement, unaware that history was about to happen. Late in the game, Lisa grabbed a rebound, took off down the court, and with two defenders trailing behind her, she rose, high, graceful, powerful, and dunked. The first dunk in WNBA history. For a moment, Time froze. The crowd erupted into thunder. Her teammates screamed, cameras flashed, and there was Lisa hanging on the rim, smiling, not out of arrogance, but pure, radiant joy. That dunk wasn't just 2 points. It was a declaration. It was proof that women could fly too. From that day forward, she wasn't just Lisa Leslie, the athlete. She was Lisa Leslie, the icon. Under her leadership, the Sparks won back-to-back championships in 2001 and 2002. Lisa earned MVP awards, Defensive Player of the Year honors, and All-Star selections. She became the face of the WNBA, elegant off the court, fierce on it. But with the spotlight came challenges. Critics questioned her femininity, her confidence, even her leadership style. But Lisa met it all with poise. "I can be strong and graceful," she'd say. "I can wear heels and dunk. That's who I am." Off the court, she embraced motherhood and business with the same discipline she brought to basketball. When she took time off to give birth to her daughter, critics wondered if she could return to her dominant form. She did, and then some. At age 36, she came back to the Sparks, averaging double figures, proving that strength has no expiration date. Her life wasn't just about personal achievement, it was about representation. Little girls across America, and across the world, watched her. They saw her dunk, her lead, her win, and they believed they could too. Lisa made sure they understood that greatness isn't inherited. It's earned through sweat, faith, and persistence. She carried that same pride wearing red, white, and blue. 4 Olympic Games, 4 gold medals. From Atlanta to Sydney to Athens to Beijing, Lisa Leslie became a symbol of dominance, leadership, and national pride. When she walked into an Olympic arena, you could feel her presence. Her focus was absolute. Her teammates called her the Rock, the steady hand, the voice of calm, the standard of excellence. After retirement, Lisa didn't step away. She stepped forward. She became a coach, a broadcaster, an entrepreneur, and a mentor. She used her platform to uplift others, to tell young women, "You don't need permission to dream. You just need courage to start." Today, when she walks into a gym and sees girls dunking, dribbling, dominating, she smiles. Because she knows that once, there was a time when people said it couldn't be done. And she was the one who proved them wrong. Lisa Leslie's story is more than basketball. It's a mirror reflecting resilience, ambition, and self-belief. It's about owning your difference and turning it into your destiny. She didn't just change the game. She changed the way the world saw the game. And if you listen closely, even now, you can still hear her mother's voice echoing through time. God made you this way for a reason. You were meant to stand tall, so don't ever crouch for anyone. Lisa never did. She stood tall, for herself, for women, for every dream that ever seemed too high to reach. And when she finally soared through the air that day in 2002, she wasn't just dunking a basketball. She was breaking gravity and breaking limits for every girl who would come after. Because Lisa Leslie didn't just play the game, she elevated it. Closing note, Behind the Medal YouTube channel voiceover. Lisa Leslie's legacy reminds us that greatness isn't about how high you can jump. It is about how deeply you believe you can rise. She turned every challenge into a chapter of triumph, every doubt into a reason to prove them wrong. Her story is a testament that no dream is too big, no obstacle too strong, and no limit too high when faith meets fire. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Behind the Medal, where we uncover the heart, the struggle, and the glory behind the world's greatest champions. Because every medal has a story, and every story has a lesson worth remembering.